pick a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you fling.
All right, it's South China Morning Post here with Woody, Andrew Wood, strength and conditioning fitness coach at Bangtao Muay Thai and MMA. You've just had a pretty busy class I've seen there with, how many people were in there? About 50?
Yeah, that was the busiest class we've had so far. Obviously, the gym's just opened and we've kind of been building up slow and more people have been dribbling in. And then, it was like boom, this morning we had, obviously, UFC fighters in there, regular people, and that's what we want. We have a good mix of everyone. Everyone works hard to their own abilities and we get shit done.
Yeah, saw Zhang Weili's there. I saw Ji and Kim there. Yeah. I was going to do that class as well. I'm pretty glad I didn't. It looked pretty strenuous. Everyone was on the floor at the end. Look, they had to mop the floors, so much sweaty. That's pretty intense. Yeah, but that's what you do, don't you? You push everyone to their limit.
Yeah, exactly. It's the specific classes obviously we do here that's designed to push people to their limits, and we obviously help along with that. We encourage people, and then we do other classes where it's just more strength based and technique, and you learn things. It's not just go. So we get a good mix here.
Yeah, I did one of the fitness classes on Tuesday, I think. I'm still reeling from it. Hopefully next week I can manage too.
You'll be right.
Yeah, I've been doing the strength and conditioning, really enjoying it. Your expertise is really helpful for me and for everyone, I think, who's done it. They've all said they love doing the classes. How long has it taken you to kind of hone that expertise? How many years have you been doing this?
So I've been doing this, a long time now. What is it, 2022? So I've been training athletes since 2010. So 12 years now, but I never I'm always learning still.
Yeah.
There's always new things to learn. There's always people to learn off, whether there's interns that have been coming here and the previous place where I worked, and I've learned off them. There's always something to learn off everyone. So I'm constantly learning, and that's what you got to do as a coach. You can't stay stagnant, otherwise you just never progress, and you never then can make your athletes progress more. So 12 years training athletes, and I'm kind of getting there. I've been blessed with what I've been able to do so far.
And you came over with boys from Tiger Muay Thai. I do believe you're one of the kind of founding members of this new gym.
Yep.
How long were you at Tiger and in Thailand? Was it the 12 years you've been out here? Has all been there?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, since 2013, 14 is when I actually went straight to Tiger and kind of worked there all the way through. That 2014 was when we started 2013 was when we started the tryouts. 2014 is when we had Volkanovski and a whole host of others, and George, who obviously is one of the other founders in here. And 2014 is when everything kind of exploded for us. So it's good.
And you were obviously part of Volkanovski's team on The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
You were in Las Vegas. Was it for a long time? How many months were you filming that?
So it was only 7 weeks we were there, 6 weeks we were there. Quite intense filming. Obviously training twice a day. We had fights every week and every other week. But it was awesome. Yeah, it was a really good experience. I was, again, very blessed that Volko brought me over, me and Frank. We had a great time. It was good to have the crew together. Obviously COVID had hit, so it was nobody could really travel too much, and when we got across to Vegas it was just nice to see everyone. We had that real bond again. It was just a good time.
And Frank stayed out there, didn't he, for another 7 months, I think. He just cornered Volk for his win over Zombie.
Yeah.
Were you tempted to stay out there, or did you have business here? You had to come back and help moving the gym and everything?
Yeah, I had a couple of opportunities to stay out there, but I knew that I had to come back here and kind of help out with setting this place up. For Frank, it was probably best that he was there and doing the coaching and kind of helping still create that brand and that brand awareness, and he was telling everyone about the gym and what we were doing. And obviously cornering Volk, Izzy, whoever else, Brad, that's worth its weight in gold. They're all part of our team as well, a team away from home kind of thing. So came back here, and business is good.
Yeah, you've been building relationships with some of the biggest and best fighters in the world, in all over the world, organizations. That's important, isn't it? And you're seeing the fruits of that now with so many huge names coming over to this gym, and it's a real mix of, people, normal people looking for fitness. You've got like amateurs, you've got prospects, you've got world-class fighters as well. It's such a hot pot, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing that we want from us starting this gym is our kind of our own culture and ethos, and that's that, you know, you can be training next to, you know, a world champion, and I think that spurs people on, you know, whether they're into just fitness or they're into the martial arts, whatever it might be. And it's obviously taken us all a long time to get to this position. There's been times we work for free, whatever else, and we've kind of built our names, and this is we're now finally recouping some of that, you know, with the guys that we're coming down.
But how do you differentiate when you've got to train someone like me, who's, you know, out of shape, just average Joe, and then you've got someone like Volkanovski or Zhang Weili in the class there? How do you differentiate? How do you set your mind of, like, got to tailor to this person's specific skills and limitations?
Yeah, I mean, that's you know, my job as a coach is to assess people there and then. Basically, I look at the way people move, and you know, some people can't get certain exercises, which is fine. We just break it down and put it into like a way that they can understand it. And then not every fighter is the same, you know. Some fighters are really, really athletic, and others aren't so athletic, but they can fight really well. So, you know, there's a huge mix of people, whether they're fitness enthusiasts or professional fighters, that still need that kind of attention and need that exercise breakdown. So yeah, maybe the fighter might be able to go harder than your regular gym goer, but basically the principles are the same. You just assess everyone as they come in.
What's your role with a guy like Alex Volkanovski? What responsibilities do you take on, and how do you approach that job, dealing with him and coaching him and getting him ready?
So obviously with the whole COVID thing and whatever, Volk was in Australia for the past sort of three and a half years, so I've not had much to do with his camps on that side, but obviously all the way up through his PXC days and whatever else when he was at Tiger, I was coaching him there. Listen, Volk's a freak. Like, his work ethic is insane. And he'll listen, he'll do what you say, and he'll do it to the best of his ability. And he's consistent, and that's the big thing. Consistency. He's consistent with his diet, he's consistent with his training, he's consistent with his mental prep, and that's why he's world champ, and that's why he's, for me, the greatest of all time at that weight, you know. So yeah, for me, it's just when he comes over, obviously it's probably quite early in his camp, so we build the fundamentals again, we build strength, and then when he leaves, he goes to his other guys, and they'll do more power work and conditioning, and away he goes. Like, so.
Do you have any of the nutrition side, or is that Frank?
No. The nutrition stuff's with the fight dietitian, Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan Sullivan, best in the business for sure, and he's taking care of a lot of our guys. So we're really fortunate. Again, we've made that connection and made that bond with him. He's one of the boys now, so it's like, so yeah, he takes care of a lot of our guys.
Will you be doing any work with Weili while she's here? She just seemed to enjoy that class. I saw you guys embraced at the end, took a selfie.
Yeah. You got to get a picture, haven't you? Otherwise the workout didn't happen. They did mention to me that we'll start a little bit of work. So again, I never approach an athlete. If the athlete wants to work with me, then obviously I'll work with them for sure. So yeah, if they come to me next week and say let's go, then I'll put her through her paces for sure.
I can promise that will happen. I've been put through my paces to a much lower degree, but anyway, yeah. Woody, great to chat to you. Thank you so much. Just tell anyone who doesn't know, what does Bangtao Muay Thai MMA bring to the table for strength and conditioning and fitness?
Yeah, so we cater for anyone from all over the world. We have MMA, BJJ, wrestling, Muay Thai. We're going to have boxing, kickboxing. We've got fitness. We've got strength and conditioning work. We've got everything that caters for everyone. And whether you're just starting out or you're a professional athlete, we've got you. We've got you covered. So all I can say is you'll never regret it.
All right. Thanks, man. Cheers.
All right. Thanks, bro.